I'm Adam Hunter, and you're watching MMA Roasted. UFC 185 is coming up, and I can't wait. The main event is Anthony Pettis versus Rafael dos Anjos. Dos Anjos is Spanish for how often Pettis fights. Anthony Pettis recently got his brown belt in jiu-jitsu. However, he injured himself while putting it around his waist. Meanwhile, dos Anjos is coming off a huge win over Nate Diaz. However, in that fight, Diaz landed more significant words. Also, Carla Esparza is taking on Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Carla Esparza is the first women's strawweight champion, unlike Jon Jones, who's the first men's strawweight champion. Carla recently said that she feels like she's being overlooked by Reebok. When asked to respond, people at Reebok asked, "Who the fuck is Carla Esparza?" Carla Esparza said that if she ate healthy, she could weigh 105 pounds. Although the same could be said for Daniel Cormier. Also, all-star Overeem is taking on Roy Nelson. I can't wait for this fight. It's going to be Overeem versus Overeat. This should be a great fight because one guy eats like a horse and the other guy eats actual horses. Roy Nelson is so tough, he actually bleeds ketchup. All-star Overeem is like an Asian stripper with huge tits and blonde hair. I mean, sure it's not real, but I'm still a fan. Roy Nelson is coming off a tough loss to Mark Hunt. I haven't seen him look that upset since McDonald's discontinued the McRib. Also, Johnny Hendricks is taking on Matt Brown. Hendricks said he's taking this fight very seriously and only has to drop 84 pounds. Johnny Hendricks' beard is so creepy, he's on every do not fly list. This fight is going to be awesome. It hasn't even started, and Matt Brown is already seriously injured and making a monumental comeback. Matt Brown is such a badass, random drug test, run away from him. Also, Elias Theodorou is taking on Raja Navarez. Elias' last fight was so boring, even his hair couldn't stay up. Raja Navarez is coming off a huge win over Luke Barnett. Luke was winning that fight too, but he choked so bad he could be in 50 Shades of Grey. Luke Barnett, how are you, man?
Dude, your comedy's rubbish. John Jones does longer lines than you even get for your comedy shows.
Oh, that's fucked up, man. And now for some MMA news. Congrats to Ronda Rousey for defending her title and winning in 14 seconds. The only thing shorter than that was Jon Jones' rehab stint. After the fight, Kanye West told Ronda she needs to respect Beyonce. Ronda hopes that winning this fight puts her next in line to fight Arianny. The legend Burt has left the UFC. Word is he tested positive for ecstasy. This explains why he was always rolling. Jon Jones and Anthony Johnson pranked everybody by pretending that they were going to fight at the UFC press conference. This is almost as good as the prank pulled off by King Mo and Cheick Kongo for pretending that they were going to fight in Bellator. The UFC announced that they're coming out with an all-steroid league called Injecta. And finally, if you took Arianny's face, Brittany Palmer's chest, and Jenny Andrade's ass and put them together, Luke Barnett would still be ugly. Luke, you're back.
At least I'm not Mickey Rourke. That guy's got cauliflower face.